Hello everybody, Pgmod Gaming, welcome back to a brand new video. Yes, I am officially back from break, or at least as of the time that this gets uploaded, I will be back from break, because I'm recording this about a week in advance. And he thought, you know what, I want to go back to a series that I kind of postponed here on the channel, right? Danganronpa. I can't remember the last time I actually recorded or uploaded a video on Danganronpa, but I think the last time I did was about almost a year ago at this point, and I felt like it was long enough. I feel like this series has been long overdue. So, without further ado, let us get back in where we left off with Danganronpa Chapter 2. Alright. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dang, I love the dot dot dots. Alright. Dot dot dot. Okay, so last we left off, if I remember correctly, Sayaka got murdered, and we found out who killed Sayaka, which was Leon. So he got executed, and now here we are. Also, you guys may notice that I don't have my little VTuber. I decided that for this series in particular, I'm not gonna have my VTuber because I don't know. I feel like it might get in the way of some things, but it's gone. She really is gone. Yeah, damn, man. You know, how did they get Sayaka out of the bathroom that quickly, bro? Because it looks exquisitely clean. In fact, I think it looks more clean than how it was originally, so... Oh, man, I don't know how they did it. Monokuma must be magical. It's almost like there's never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. Well, no shit, Sherlock. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh.
And, oh my god, I'm gonna have to remember how to do these voices because I haven't done them in over a year. Oh my god. Okay, how did I do Monokuma? You know what, I'm just gonna wing it.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me.
Damn, fucking creepy ass bitch.
After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
Yeah.
Bros, I swear, he gets creepier by the second. Like, somehow every sentence is worse than the last. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Isn't it late at night? Why are we meeting up this late? Sorry, I'm late.
So,
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna remember all the voices.
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me! You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here.
Sorry.
So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
You know what? I think I like that voice. I can't remember how I did it originally, but I think I like this one better.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that?
My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened. Wait, hold on. Is that Mono who talked? Okay, yeah. Okay, I was just making sure. I thought for some reason I thought I did Makoto as Mondo's voice. Anyway.
I see.
Oh god. Always the deep, graveling voices that are gonna get me up. how did I do her?
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room?
Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I decided that I can't turn away from her death.
Makoto?
Um...
Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it!
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track.
Man, I gotta learn to read. Oh God, I think I did his with a British accent, so I'll try and resort to that. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Huh?
Huh?
We are already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened but once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place.
Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not. It's not that simple. God. Oh, I remember this voice. God. It tripped me up the whole time.
What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. It took over Hope's people, which was supposed to be well defended, then multiplied it to fit the desire. They created one Kuma which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. It is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great a risk.
Is that how I did her voice originally? God, I'm forgetting how to do most of these people's voices.
So
like I said.
then,
What are we supposed to do?
Anyone who truly wants to escape will just have to follow the rules. As much as I hate this cocky-ass, narcissistic son of a bitch, he does have a point. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
Know what?
I can't take it.
These fucking voice lines, can I just read without being interrupted by your voice lines, please?
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But...
So,
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
so it would seem.
You're right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you turn into a full-fledged masochist.
Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Liam, not Sayaka. The Mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we were yours. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the Mastermind. Oh, come on. We were just having a bonding moment, and you have to interrupt us with this bullshit? Come on, man.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
I know what time it is. I can read.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Stalker much?
See
Quit
you,
spying on
see
what
you,
we're
don't
saying.
see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide.
But you just said you don't see one of us, which means one of us did hide and you couldn't see him.
Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions.
Nice pun, idiot.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Man, way to make me feel like shit for voting for me.
What was that about just now?
Was he trying to... Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty...
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. What does he think he is?
And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates. Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. And Boy's Life of Despair? What the fuck? What is that comic? How did Taka and Celeste get on the cover of a manga? That's my question. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. Well, thank God you're not subjecting us to that bullshit. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear. Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
We get a yoga class in here?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Taka, you're embarrassing yourself, man. You're gonna listen to that creepy thing?
Now reach way up and bend way down.
Whoa! Careful how you phrase that, man. That sounded... Ooh, no thank you.
Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
You sound creepier somehow. I didn't think it was possible for you to sound any creepier. Stop! Stop! What the fuck?
Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Well, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? I just to die for? I just to die in writhing agony for?
So?
Oh my god. Jesus, stop with the graveling voices, please, okay? I need time to heal my throat. Man, as much as I say I want to be a voice actor, there's some things that I don't think I'd be able to do.
So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist.
What are you on about?
Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours.
What did you take beforehand? What did you take this morning? To the point where you're speaking in tongues and I can't understand you.
This sounds just like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with.
It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
Clearly. Okay, so then...
I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
So a new floor.
What the heck?
I'm assuming that's what it is. There have been locked stairwells, so I'm assuming those are gonna open up.
Ugh, a whole new world?
you guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode.
Please, no exploding. Jesus Christ, no exploding. And with that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But, a new world?
Could it be...
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant. It seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up in the dining hall and we'll share what we found.
Well, basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving.
I don't like his energy, bro. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Except for me, apparently I was the last one to leave the gym. No, I just thought I'd look around a little bit more. No, I'm not gonna talk to Hero, bro. Hey, I was right! A new stairwell! The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? So, what's up there? Man, this is the second floor of the school? Maybe there's some kind of clue up here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something in here. Ooh, we got ourselves. Yeah, well, before we go into the pool, let's look at all the rooms we got. So we got the pool, another set of bathrooms. Okay, so more places for us to take a shit if we need to. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Another block stairwell. Huh. The gate's blocking my way, so there's still another floor, which means not everything is opened up yet. Well, at least we know there's more floors. More killing! Yay! Nice. We got a library. That's not too shabby. What else we got? We got what's at the other end here. And we got a classroom. Oh. So, we got another classroom here. Ooh, apparently there was a classroom down here as well that I blatantly missed. What is it? This? Yep, it is this room right here. So this is the second classroom. And there is another room in the library. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is that I'm gonna start all the way at the end, and I'm gonna work my way forward. So we're gonna start off with this classroom first. Okay, we're gonna check what's in here. Ooh, I like the design and their abilities and everything. There doesn't appear to be anything new in here, so I will just leave. I think both classrooms. Actually, you know what? Let me just check to make sure. I'm sure this classroom is gonna be like the same with nothing in it. This one has a butterfly. Ooh, Sakura.
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world.
Huh.
I should have probably take a really close look around.
That you should. Alright, so there ain't nothing new for me in there. Okay, so nothing interesting about the two classrooms. So then the only two big areas that we gotta check are the library and the pool. So, yep. Hello, hey Toko, what you got? Must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. It hasn't really caught my attention so far. I thought my game bugged for a sec because it went silent. Nope, I accidentally pressed X.
Indeed, there's a plethora of books. It's true, but the content seems lacking.
You know
The
nothing!
comic books! Where's the young adult section?
Comic books? The young adult? That stuff's a waste of time.
I've seen what you write, Mrs. Kawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
What the heck?
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all.
Oh, the lady doth protest too much. Methinks, I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action.
Boy, oh boy. I don't don't care if it's an anime or comics or fan fiction or whatever. It's all filth and a throwaway culture that will be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like that. Jesus Christ, two overly dramatic nerds. How'd I ever get stuck with them? Man, this is just a joy to be around. What you got? Check out that letter in a second. But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Alright then. What about this letter? What do we got here? The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter? What's this? Blue's Clues? We just got a letter, bro. Hope's Peaks Academy.
Indeed.
Oh shit, I forgot her voice. I think hers is like Mikoto, except more girlish. It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Damn, formal. Through the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning and full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors. Sorry. As soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? What does it mean, bruh? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem
Hope's Peak has stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So, you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about it.
So, in other words...
Well, must be, or that must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in. Someone could create a place to judge and execute people. Could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
however,
If it is real, though, that doesn't solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. Make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors and solve as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school is to close, right? Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
now, if
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really see any more until we find out more details. So So in other words, only the Mastermind knows the truth right now. Mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, would that be enough to get us out of here? Or... yeah, I have no idea. Looks like a laptop. Yes! Oh, we got some technology other than our crappy e-handbooks, as much as they are handy at times. This laptop looks pretty old. It's all covered in dust.
So,
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Damn it! I thought this was the one chance we had of calling for help. Could have gone on Discord or something. Yeah, it's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. But if it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Alright, what about this background here? What's behind this door? It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. It's true, I don't really have any reason to check it out. Because I ain't a nerd like the rest of you, and I don't read books like you all. Anyway,
whew.
it's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. But for a library, it's not the kind of place I want to do much reading in. Alright. Yes, I want to leave here. I got no more business in there. Alright, the only place I have left to go is the way. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Okay, let's go to the pool. Let's go with the pool. A machine gun? Really? In the pool? A machine gun? Why? Hold on, I need a sip of tea just to get my throat cleared out. That's refreshing.
Oh, Makoto, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? Pool! There's a pool here! Pool!
You don't have to keep repeating it, I got you.
There's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out.
Yeah, you're right about that. You seem way more excited than usual. Well, no shit. Her ultimate talent is the ultimate swimming pro, and she's in a pool. I would think she was in her element, Makoto. Alright. Boys' locker room, here I come. Behind the door is the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your e-handbook to get into the locker rooms.
Of course.
Ah, really? Ooh, ah. If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door.
Uh-huh.
However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boys' handbook can open the boys' locker room. The same goes for the girls. That's the bottom line.
But
But if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in, anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity.
So that's what... Oh my god. It's the voice. It's the voices. Oh my god. No Randy Orton. Oh. Sorry. Throat.
See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right?
Yahoo!
And it'll all...
That was terrible. I apologize for that. Oh no. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Okay, we don't want perverts walking around the school. Fumi.
Just a second.
Oh my god.
I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing.
Hurt? Yeah, I think getting turned into a human slice of Swiss cheese would hurt.
I don't know, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if then to handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not? What? That never even occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, how's this sound?
I got
Time for a
it.
new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There. So now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? Do you like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cut.
Sure, that's exactly why you're a genius. Let's not forget that you were being a creep to everyone earlier, and now you're trying to prevent creeps from being in the school. That's the other reason.
Honestly,
I do not imagine anyone would have the handbook out in the first place.
is that okay?
While they would likely be responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course!
It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're all at that age when you try humping a plastic bottle.
Correction, Hifumi's at that age where he tried pumping the plastic bottle. I mean, come on, it's Hifumi. He looks like he would do that.
To keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there will be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Yes.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By forcing or by cutting, do whatever you want.
What is this double standard? What is this double standard? Okay, so you're not able to do that anywhere. Doing that anywhere, it's frowned upon by you, and it's illegal for you to do in the school. But the dorms, where you still have cameras, by the way, for some odd reason, yeah, do whatever you want in there. Bruh, this is weird, man.
just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later!
I didn't even do Hina's voice. I think I was that mad. I felt her when she was mad. Oh my god.
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya.
Ah,
Man, that stupid bear really totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer me up.
You got it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
as for me,
There's nothing I hate more than getting warts on my face.
I'm sorry.
I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it.
I'm pretty sure that only applies to you, Hina. I'm glad I didn't say that out loud.
Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Zoom.
Damn, I zoomed there.
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover anything interesting? Any interesting new anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library!
Okay.
In a pool, a freaking pool! A locker room's filled with exercise equipment!
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling escape rooms. Yeah, she's
I
right.
see!
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Is it the fact that you learned how to be respectful and keep out of other people's business?
Quiet down and listen!
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
That's actually not bad.
The warehouse is chock full of foods, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane! So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like ha 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 ha.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please don't forget that.
Yo,
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that?
what?
There wasn't anything in the
What?
warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here. Nothing! Unfortunately, not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking
We're still
around.
trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out!
Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes. For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope just to turn around and betray that hope?
Holy shit. Damn, give me a... Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna let this shit play out. Give me a sec. Holy crap.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. And entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
What if I'm already in there?
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Oh, damn. Sorry, my nose was stuffed to hell. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Okay. We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. I forgot I still had it on auto. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Do-do-do-do-do. Yep. Oh my god, here we go.
Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. My grades are totally average, too. My reflexes are okay, not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I make a few friends. Maybe invite an old girlfriend, which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. Life is just one giant copy-paste.
I think my Monokuma voice is getting worse by the second. Oh my god.
I don't have any imagination. I'm pretty average. Perfectly average cardboard
You
cutout.
see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
I swear my Monokuma voice is getting worse by the second. I don't know how. Oh, man.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
No, Mom!
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Beautiful,
Oh,
yet
that's
3
right.
people are dead, you dumbass.
I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
Oh, is it the rule about not lending your e-handbook to somebody else? I think that's what it is. The rule has been added. You must be referring to yesterday's loaning your handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Right now, I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Actually, let me look at that real quick, because I'm pretty sure... Yep, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Alrighty then. Now we have an even 10 regulations. I love that. Right now, I need to hurry up and get breakfast. Alrighty. Ding dong! No. Nobody? Hello? Anybody? I guess not. Alright. Hello? Anybody out in the hallway? Anybody want to make your presence known before I gobble your breakfast? That sounded weird. Alright. Nope. Guess I'm heading in. Anyone who's missing, I'm eating your breakfast.
Hey, Makoto.
Good morning, Makoto.
Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo!
Nope. Still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya is no surprise, but Strange Taka's not here yet.
Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get that king of tardiness up and out of bed.
I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem.
Which is...
I am thirsty.
Hey, come on!
how the hell is that a problem?
The Boomy, would you make me some tea?
Wow. You asked the perverted dude to make me the tea? He's gonna add something to it that I'm not sure you're gonna like. I guarantee you.
Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Remy!
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent.
That's your reason? Man, talk about fucking... I don't even know what to call it. Nitpicky much, I guess?
This is fine.
Control freak, maybe? OCD bitch?
I can feel my throat dying out quickly, please.
Oh,
Okay.
Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Ifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later...
Thank you for waiting, Your Majesty.
Ifumi reappeared with the tray in his hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached.
That's fine, You couldn't think so for the rest of us, you know?
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
I am pathetically declined. You're not my type at all. It's all about the log hustle to basic instinct, act and react.
Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh,
Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup of cider she got on the wall. Oh my god, dude. What is it with my nostrils, bro? They are, like, not liking me today. Hold on, give me a second. Jesus Christ.
what?
Wait there. Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit?
There is no way that your ass just called her a little white rabbit, you creepus.
I hate this kind of tea. And I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop, as any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. They then ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk. Yes. This is not for me. I am among those who would prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way.
Oh my god, you are the definition of that fucking shitty ass customer at Starbucks who wants their drink made in a specific way. I can only imagine the cafes that you go to, how they react when they see you walk through the door. Oh shit. Tony, down to that bitch again.
Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup, mere condiments.
I take offense to that, because I love dousing my fries in ketchup. How fucking dare you say that?
Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers proper style milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add milk during the brewing process.
If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. Because we're like, you know what? I need to change your name. You're no longer Celeste. You're Karen. You're Karen Ludenberg. Your name's Karen.
I went to all that trouble to make you that tea. Now you wanted me to go even further?
Yes, I realize I can be a bit of a hassle. A bit of a hassle? Lady, you're the whole hassle.
Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you are not going to offer the highest level of quality? Don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch.
Wow. Damn, Karen.
Well, doesn't matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
Say what?
What? Okay, you little pig, we'll bring it right out.
Oh my god, this guy's a weirdo. Both of them are weirdos.
I do so love coercion.
Huh?
You were like a totally different person just now.
Shit, yeah, shit. You really went psycho there.
I knew there was more to her than when I first met her. I hated to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. Yeah, literally every Karen ever. The dining hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But...
Bad news, everyone. There's a mystery afoot.
Huh?
Huh? What happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself.
maybe he just wasn't there?
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him.
What he meant by that... He didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look.
Listen to me!
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone.
Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep hammering that button until I get a response.
Well then.
Very well. Then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, but before it's, too late.
Anyway, we have to just do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe he went to go check out the second floor of the school again. I'm on my way to save the day. Nobody behind me? Alright. We got a whole ass go. Where did it say I was supposed to check? Oh well. There are only a few places where I think he would be. Right? There's this officer walking. I know he wouldn't be in the gym because Byakuya, he ain't got those bones, bro. He ain't got that muscle mass. There ain't no way that bro is remotely in the gym. I don't think he's in the pool. The only place I can think of where he would be is the library. So that's where I'm going. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise.
Byakuya!
Oh god, is he dead? Oh, no. You swine! Of all the things I'd imagine, this most definitely wasn't one of them. Bro here with a book, a lamp, a cup of joe, or tea, or whatever the hell he's drinking. Bro got the full setup going, man.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing?
But you be sarcastic to me one more time and I'm gonna knock that book out of your hands and beat you over the head with it.
I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, what? I could have never guessed that you were reading.
Where are you even reading anyway? I can't even see what that said. That says nothing.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell out and started showing up one after another.
Yo! Byakuya! This is where you've been hiding? The heck are you doing here, man? You were very concerned.
But you had no reason to be. I was just reading. Never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just pretty awesome.
Well,
What were you reading? A mystery novel.
well...
What? Wait, are you gonna use what you're learning in there to betray us?
Don't be stupid. Yeah. Just something to keep in mind. Yeah. What?
Naturally.
I decided fine. Of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours would be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you might have to make sure it's entertaining. It's worse than a chill down my spine. Yeah, no shit. And I thought Hifumi was creepy. Bro planning on killing one of us. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. Bro plotting somebody's murder, bro. I'm just gonna say, he's like the next murderer. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying the deranged.
Damn you!
Fucking mean game. That's fucked up.
Well, it is a game. It's a game of life or death. Which you have only one winner. That's all there is to it. He's right. It's a clear-sum game. Huh?
Are you okay with this?
Part of game theory. Mathematical model.
That's just a theory. A game theory. No, I'm sorry. In game theory. Just a theory. No.
In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, none must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation where participants must compete for positional resources.
I see.
You mean like kind of elimination match?
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited for you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to school life we have been subjected to here. In this
is
case,
that okay?
are limited resources that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened.
So, in other words,
In this game, this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try to defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing.
what?
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. Smile again as he spoke. Smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted its face into something not human.
Bro, if you're gonna kill me, just say it. Okay?
It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose, am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. Do not speak like the others, exactly what I would expect from the Pgmod parent.
It's just normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
Talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
I won't. It simply isn't possible.
You son of a
Who the
bitch!
fuck do you think you are?
You know, I just can't believe it.
What?
Believe what?
An uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
Piece of shit!
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Like I said, I won't die.
You keep saying that, but
Do not bother arguing with him, Tom. Him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate absolute progeny, after all. The boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. There's such challenges in merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation. Is that not so beyond the other? At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
It's because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be one.
That's enough.
Which one suggests we are on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh,
Well, I do apologize.
Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, where's the fun for me?
no.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
It's because...
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know? To kill our own friends is
It's horrific.
terrific. Friends? You decided that.
Huh?
Huh? We're not friends, no, quite the opposite. We're in competition and we're enemies.
But...
But, you know...
What?
But what?
Stop trying to force some contradictions on me. And just accept what I'm telling you.
Come on.
Yes, if you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed.
I'm sorry.
Stop fucking around.
hey, shithead. You get up on bullying people that can't fight back. You wanna try that on me?
So you're back pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's gonna last?
Piece of shit!
Fuck you.
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath with such empty gibberish.
You son of a bitch!
That's it. You're fucking dead.
Just a second.
Hold on, just calm down.
Piece of shit!
I am calm.
How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. Cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Waste of
Not
time?
possible.
In engaging friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not become part of the last supper just yet.
Shit. Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that ultimately you are all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second glance back, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend.
But... was he serious about all that?
He was, without a doubt.
Don't fuck with me.
Oh, fuck him.
Maybe.
But what he said might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Hey, come on. You too, Coco?
Anyway.
Oh, well, it's not like anyone would care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. None of us think that, you crazy son of a bitch.
I'm telling you.
You just think you don't think that. This dude, bro. This dude. Oh my god. Just as delusional as all the rest of the idiots. Welcome to the peanut gallery, people.
I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. Tubular, man.
Sorry. You think I don't know? But I do. You want me gone. And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Hey, Coco, wait! Just let her go. If she gets going like that, there is nothing you can say to bring her back. Unfortunately, that is true. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Geez, I'm tired already, but I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. Alright, free time. Let's go. Give me 1 sec. Oh my god. These nostrils are killing me, man. Man, I have to take medicine for this shit, man. It ain't pretty, but you gotta do it. Alright. Actually, I was gonna check my gifts, I think. My presents. What do I got? What do I got on deck? I ain't got a damn thing. Unending dandelion. Hey, now, bro. What I gotta do is I gotta buy stuff. I gotta buy presents. I'm gonna do, actually, I'm gonna buy some presents myself. Here, present. Oh, the store, right there. Here, presents. Here, presents. Come on. I know you want me to get some of you. Would you like to try your hand against the almighty Mono machine? That's a frickin' lily, bro. Come on, I need presents. Right. I'm gonna insert 5. I guess that was 6. That ain't too bad. Okay, insert another 5. Ring around the motherfucking present. Ooh. You got yourself a little kitty clip. Right, spin that dial one more time. Alright, what is that? I have no idea what that was. Okay. After we got ourselves another one. That ain't bad. I like that. If only machines like this actually were like this. Ooh, I got a duplicate. Okay. After this, we're gonna start inputting 10. Got some dolls. And another. Come on, give me something good.
We got ourselves. It looks like a ring. I thought another one. DJ Khaled. That ain't bad. 3 of 1 pull. All right. Now we start inputting 10 coins. Come on. We got a book. Another 10 coins. Alright. Nice little bus. Another 10. Come on. Give me something good. And then the last 10. Come on, man. Ooh, we got ourselves a little... whatever the hell that is. Huh. Probably get going. Yep. Alright. Now what I want to do is... I think I may end up talking to Chihiro. Yeah, I think I might just talk to Chihiro. Oh shit, what am I doing? Go here. I need to talk to Chihiro. Wherever she's at. Chihiro's. Where's Chihiro? Oh wait, is she down here? No. Let's talk. Oh, Chihiro's probably... There you are, my buddy!
Oh.
Makoto, I didn't realize you were there. Should I just try to appear? Absolutely!
You're right.
Yeah, I could use a little change of scenery. Mind keeping me company for a while?
No problemo, Chihiro. It's been a nice relaxing time with Chihiro. Yay! Chihiro and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Absolutely! Got some potato chips. Potato chips, got a kitten hair clip. Hope Peak ring. That ain't bad. And what else we got? Jimmy Decay t-shirt. Never heard of it. Astral Boy doll. Oh wait, we don't have that. Layering shears. Unending dandelion. Rose whip. Okay, that's what that is. Pretty hungry caterpillar. Ooh. You know what? Caterpillar toy that was all the rage years ago. As you pull it down, as you pull it, it moves up and down, making it look alive. You know what? I'm gonna give Chihiro this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. Really, thank you so much.
I get the impression that she liked it. That's good. There you go. Alright. I'll tell you time left. You can just sit around and shut up. Abso-freaking-lutely, let's go. Alright. Who else we got? Celeste there. Hero there. Ooh, you know what? I want to talk to Asahina, so I'm gonna go to the kitchen. I can't remember who I talked with the last time. Actually, hold up. You know what? I actually want to talk to No, I want to talk to Alright, Hina! Hina. The key is not the will to win. Everybody has that. But everybody has that. It's the will to prepare to win this war.
Yeah.
That's a quote from famous basketball coach Bobby Knight.
Okay.
So it's like, we have to work hard, you know? We talked to him for a while.
Okay.
Positive-alutely.
I was thinking of going to the pool for a quick dip. You should come with me.
One first one with Hina.
Score!
Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to purpose? Absolutely. Okay. What do I want to give her? I'll give her some potato chips. Actually, you know what? I'll give her another gift book.
How's that for?
This is why I like you, Makoto. I mean, not not that kind of like. Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Oh man. What's up?
Okay.
I'm getting totally fired up.
What? How come? How come doesn't matter? That's what. Now that I'm revved up, I need to get it out. Let's race. I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't stand a chance
That's
anyway.
right.
Really? I don't mind a solo run. Well, hold on. You seem
always seem so excited.
What's your deal?
Huh? Hey, are you making fun of me? No, I'm just impressed. Really? I used to know this one guy. He was always like, yeah, you're like a super spaz.
Super spaz.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he'd see me wearing shorts in winter and he'd say stuff like, but if you lose to the cold like that, it just means you weren't dedicated enough. Wow, you did stuff like that and didn't get
You
sick?
got it all wrong.
Getting sick is for the weak. You're really dedicated. Winter means even lighter clothes.
Okay. Sure.
All part of your training. Training, huh? So, like, are you the type who gets sick easy? Actually,
Yeah.
hey, how convenient, because I also get sick easily.
Me and Makoto are practically the same person.
See, you're soft. You need more training.
Okay.
Okay, I've got the perfect remedy to keep someone like you fit as a fiddle. Huh? What kind of remedy?
Yeah.
Actually, I do this myself every morning. You just strip down to your waist and take a dry towel and start rubbing down your bare skin. I call it,
Huh?
what do I call it again? A way to keep healthy by stripping down and rubbing a towel across your skin. 6 shots. That is towel treatment. Is it something like towel treatment?
You got it.
Oh my god, yeah, that's it!
By the way, that is an actual thing, by the way. I don't think that I want to do that, though.
I love going out to my apartment balcony, stripping down, feeling wet.
Okay, hold up a sec. I don't think that's a good idea. Depending on where you live, I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think so. God, it feels so amazing. I never let a morning pass without getting a good rundown.
That sounded so bad. Hina, you need to learn how to phrase things better. Why do I need to know this? Wait, so you went out on your balcony and stripped down? Again, why do I need to know this, Hina? And you were okay with that? Yeah, Hina, really, why would you do that to yourself? Oh god, honey, we need to get you to take a course on how to behave out in public. Because that just ain't it, honey.
You should give it a try. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything. I'd hate to see you catch a cold or something.
Indoors! Really? You'd hate for me to catch a cold trapped indoors. Thank you. I don't know what I would do without you, Nina.
Even the support card has been updated based on your experience with their maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go!
Woo! 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 Woo!
Skill points increased. After being introduced to a unique sickness prevention method, I went back to my room.
Alright. We'll end it here. We'll end it here when the morning announcement hits.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Figured.
As such, it is officially nighttime.
And I figured that too.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Can you class up your speeches a little bit, make them more interesting? Because they're the same every single night.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Got it. Another day gone. But even though today is over, this game definitely isn't. How long is this gonna keep up? Or keep going? All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late in the night. Literally me. Man, we share so much in common, me and Makoto.
Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare. I can't help it, I just gaze with intensity. The other day, I rode my bike to the train station.
I was in the bathroom, just looking at myself in the mirror.
Whoa! You don't say! That's it? Man, that was shorter than usual. Alright. Alright. That is gonna do it for today's episode of Danganronpa. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, do all the things because you guys are so freaking amazing. We are on our way to 1,000 subs, so it would mean a lot for me if you would hit that subscribe button. I love making these videos. I love making these sorts of videos, even though I don't do them often. They're still a very big treat for me to play and go through. But with all that being said, everyone, if you guys want to see more Danganronpa, let me know down in the comments below. But I want everyone to stay safe, be good people, and until next time, my good friends, bye-bye!